Strandberg watches as they unlock the door, calculating his next move.
Right at the door.
CRT storms the cell. The altercation results in an officer's head getting slammed against the wall. CRT members restrain Strandberg, but it's too late. They have a man down. The deputy's neck is severely fractured.
CCR dispatching ambulance to the jail. We have an injured officer.
To prevent further injury to staff members, including biting, a spit mask is placed over Strandberg's head.
Because of Strandberg's actions, if he hadn't done that, we wouldn't have gone in there and nobody would have got hurt.
Up next, a crazy night in booking.
I will not be detained.
Then, officers work to protect an inmate from harming herself. Spokane County Jail. In these quiet hallways, 580 inmates are locked in their cells. But when the doors swing open, anything can happen. There are only 140 officers on staff. Outnumbered, Sergeant Smith needs people he can count on. And there's no one you can count on more than family. His stepson, Deputy Cameron Karowski, is following in his footsteps.
Being new to the place, you know, I gotta get some good training from the old-timer who's been around.
Hey now, what's the old-timer?
He's my dad to me. He was a major influence on me taking a career here at the jail.
Deputy Karowski works in booking, the first stop for every detainee at Spokane County Jail. He weighs the inmates, takes mugshots, and collects their personal information and possessions. It's near midnight, with a full moon out.
The full moon definitely has an impact on business in the jail.
Tonight, an intoxicated detainee is brought in.
I can't be in prison.
This isn't prison, this is just jail, all right?
This Army sergeant and Iraq War veteran was arrested for driving under the influence.
You need to relax. You're here now. You're under arrest. Let's just get through the process, okay? You understand that?
No.
Well, you are.
No.
You're here in Spokane County Jail.
I'm a U.S. Army sergeant.
I understand
okay?
that.
I will not be detained. Okay?
A little late for that, sir.
I will not be detained.
We're not going to get through this.
Okay, no. All right.
They escort the sergeant to a holding cell for a routine search.
I'm sorry. I had a flashback. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry. We're going to get you to the process. I apologize. Okay? I'm sorry.
And then to a separate holding cell, where he again becomes belligerent.
Blanking for serving 2 tours in Iraq.
Sir, when you're down here and you're in the cell, you don't get anything, okay? So your best bet right now is just to go sit down and sleep it off, okay? And acting a fool and yelling and screaming isn't going to do you anything.
No, I'm just saying.
I understand
Listen,
that.
buddy,
I'm not your buddy.
How many times have you spent a tour in Iraq?
Well, I haven't, so.
None. Right. So shut the up.
Karowski takes the verbal assault in stride.
He's extremely intoxicated. He'll wait there until his superior comes to the jail. A lot of times when these guys will come to jail, they're afraid for their career, just being his profession, being in the military. When you're in the jail, we don't care if you're, a military or anything. You're gonna get treated the same as anybody.
Karowski moves on to a new inmate.
Arlene, go and face up here for me.
Another inebriated detainee, Leanna Gegowich, was arrested for third-degree assault.
I can't seem to keep my hands to myself, I guess.
Deputy Jan Bauer searches Leanna.
You got what in your bra?
I got a cell phone and probably like 2 cell phones, actually.
2 cell phones. Why are they in your bra?
Because they're close to me and I can hear them when I'm there.
Okay. All right.
After the cell phones are removed, Kurowski processes Leanna in the booking department.
I was sober 8 months and I drank one night and I ended up in here.
And it's early in the night. We still got about 9 hours on shift. It's a flip of a coin to say what's really going to happen.
Spokane County Jail processes everyone from the mentally ill to gang members and white-collar criminals. Joanna Williams, who lost a leg to cancer, was arrested for assault following a physical altercation with her grandson. Upon arriving, she began banging her head against the wall to get the deputy's attention.
I was trying to talk to him, get an understanding of whether I get my meds or whatever, and he walked away, so I banged my head on the wall a couple of times because I knew it would get their attention.
She's having trouble in her new surroundings.
I'm in pain because I haven't had my medications. I've been through cancer. I've been through hell and back with this leg.
Fearing for the woman's safety, the staff took drastic measures. They put Joanna in a restraint chair and placed her in an isolation cell.
You don't get what you want by doing destructive behavior to yourself, and it's a safety issue for that inmate now. Mental health will come down and talk to her, and they'll assess her situation.
Up next, the true cause of Bam Davis's overdose.
I just wanted to end it, and I'm done with this.
And later, CRT escorts combative inmate Cole Strandberg to court.
And you never know what's gonna happen.
Spokane, Washington. The county jail houses everyone from alleged murderers to offenders with mental illness who cycle through the jail repeatedly.
They quit taking their meds and they end up right back in here.
Being in lockdown for extended periods can cause some inmates to crack and lash out at their rivals, the staff, or even themselves. Confronting them is all in a day's work for the Corrections Response Team, or CRT. Today, Sergeant Smith and CRT are dealing with an inmate believed to be suffering from mental illness. He's displaying erratic behavior and is not following orders.
We have an inmate that hasn't showered in a while, and he's got urine on the floor, and it smells like feces, too.
Hey, remember that? Remember what happened last time when we sprayed you with this stuff?
That was pepper spray, remember? Yes, it is.